Hello, welcome to the RM show, a new format for my YouTube. Joining me today on the first video is Luke and Tom. How are we, guys?
Very good, thank you, Ricky.
Well, thank you, Ricky.
That's what I like to hear. How's your week been? What have you been up to?
Working, as always, watching the football, mate. All on Prime this week, wouldn't it? So get to use that. Yeah, nothing special, mate. Nothing special.
Yeah, same for me. Working and normal things, general things, life.
You recovered from your trip to Italy?
Yes. I didn't have COVID either, so I think I was quite lucky because I came home, and then a few days later they started restricting flights to places and stuff. So I was quite lucky.
Nice, mate. Favorite dish over there? What did they spend money on you this time?
Spag bol.
Pasta, standard.
UK style.
Pasta, yeah. Has to be pasta.
Nice. Luke, how's your cough, mate? Getting better?
Nearly gone, mate. Nearly gone.
Yeah.
It'll disrupt the show. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, well, one of them things, isn't it? You know, world we live in, you know, new variant back just as we think we're getting back to normal. And then, as I call it, the Transformer, Omicron turns up.
Yeah.
And there we go. So, Thomas, what do you think, mate? I've said it off in our WhatsApp chat. I think lockdown 20th of December. Do you reckon?
You reckon? No, if it's going to be a lockdown, it's going to be after Christmas, isn't it? It's not going to be before Christmas. So I imagine if there is one, it'll be after Christmas.
I don't know, mate. I think that it makes sense to do it after Black Friday and stuff like that. We'll do it on Monday after everyone's done their Christmas shopping, been on their Christmas parties. Happy days.
What kind of lockdown are you thinking of? Is it like can't go to people's houses, or is it just like restriction on pubs and things like that? It's going to be a limit on what lockdown is, really, isn't it? I
think it'll go back to what, like, hospitality and stuff shut down for like 2 weeks. It'll be like a fire break. I don't think it'll be a lockdown like it was last year. I think they'll do like a little fire break until they know more about the variant, as they say.
I don't reckon they will. I reckon people will kick off too much. They'll restrict it. They'll be like only groups of 6 can go to a restaurant and things like that. Probably wear masks everywhere. Yeah, I don't think they'll do lockdown. It'd be brave if they did. I think people would kick off. And
yeah,
Tom will be kicking off.
Yeah, I drove past the stadium earlier on, and I seen a massive queue for the injections, the boosters. So I think everyone's going to let us know, aren't they?
Yeah, it shouldn't be long for us, should it? It's been 6 months since we've had ours now, I think. So sure we'll be called up soon. Only call-ups that we do get. The booster injections. Yeah. Speaking of parties, anyone got a Christmas party then? Luke, Tom, you going anywhere with work?
Yeah, I've got one next week, next Tuesday in London. Go to something called Flight Club, which is like a dart place. You play darts, and it's kind of a bit of a party atmosphere. And then we're going to kind of some restaurant afterwards.
So it's like bingo lingo with darts.
Yeah, kind of, yeah. But yeah, with darts. Could be dangerous if you had a few beers, but yeah.
Yeah, I've never seen you play darts, mate. It could be dangerous. Right, you, Lucas?
Yeah, 17th mine is, so yeah. Pending lockdown and restrictions. It'll be all good to go.
Black Friday as well, mate. That's going to be a bit carnage.
Well, we're all booked up, and it's fine. Sorted, mate. They've sorted it. They've sorted it.
Is it at the stadium?
No. It's in Sophia Gardens, or the pub next to that. So yeah, not quite darts like Tom, but.
No, that's interesting. I'm just going out next Friday with a few of the guys in the wonderful world in Newport, which I'm sure you're both jealous of. So yeah.
Very, mate. Very.
Have you got something booked in Newport, Trick, or is it just?
No, we're playing it on the fly, mate. So it should be interesting. Can't remember the last time I was out in Newport on a night out, probably before lockdown. But yeah, fun and games. But there we go. All right then, there we go then. So moving forward then, boys, I thought I'd bring up some football then, because I know we love our football. So there's been a bit of a worrying thing. Every time now I seem to be watching Soccer Saturday or get an alert on my phone. It's for people collapsing in grounds. Obviously, it's not a nice story to hear, but it seems to be happening a lot more, Tom. What do you think, mate? What's bringing this on? Because we don't get the whole story, but It seems like it's becoming a more regular thing.
Yeah, I've seen it. I think it was Watford against Chelsea, was it? And Southampton against, I can't remember who they're playing against. I can't remember now. Leicester, yeah. I've seen it twice recently. Yeah, I'm not sure why. Maybe watching the team is just frightening them too much. But yeah, it's one of those things, isn't it? It's good that the ground react quickly and have the right people there to administer assistance, sort of thing. But yeah.
Yeah, but Luke, obviously, I think it happened in a Newcastle game not long ago as well. Obviously, we had the horrible story about Charlie White as well in training this week. Does seem to be more on the more happening than than it's reported before. Anyway, at least.
Yeah, I think that's it. I think they probably do go on in quite a lot of football games. It's just they seem to stop games now so they can deal with it. Whereas maybe previously they didn't. Maybe they just continued to play and sort of the stadium staff dealt with it, the paramedics and all that. That's the only thing I can think of, is that we're seeing it because the football's stopping and it's sort of drawing attention to it. I think it was even at Hillsborough. So in one of the Sheffield Wednesday games, they stopped play, but it turned out it wasn't a medical emergency. It was just fans fighting like idiots. But it just seems like they went through the protocol of stopping the game anyway. But wonder if it's just that. It's just maybe there's a change in procedure, which means we see it more. Whereas before we just didn't see it, but it was going on maybe. Don't know, but it does seem to be almost every couple of games now, isn't it? Like you say, 2 in one night is quite a lot really, but maybe it goes on anyway, don't know.
Yeah, it just seems to be a thing now, you know, that they're stopping games. You had another idiot run on the pitch yesterday for the Man United game against Arsenal towards the end. We obviously seen it.
That's a bit harsh on Jesse Lingard, mate.
we seen it in the Welsh rugby earlier as well, you know, earlier in the autumn. Fan run on the pitch. There seems to be a lot of weird stuff happening at grounds these days. And obviously we had the big story today about, you know, the Wembley back in the Euros where they stormed the stadium beforehand and the trouble. Fans seem to be being involved a bit more than they were previously. But yeah, I just thought I'd bring it up because it's just a strange one. I think looking at all that, it's just happening a lot more than than's been reported, as you said, Luke. So brought that up. Big story this week as well, obviously with the Ballon d'Or. Lionel Messi getting another trophy. I think it a bit ridiculous really that he's walked away with it this time. I know my brother thought that maybe he got it more to do with what Argentina did in the Copa America. What do you think, Luke? Looking at the shortlist, should Messi be walking away with that trophy?
I don't know. I mean, he did well to actually win an international tournament, I suppose, finally. But yeah, I mean, that's the only reason I could think of. I don't think he was any better than he was normally. Barcelona especially have been on the decline anyway. So a bit harsh on Lewandowski, I suppose. Didn't get it in 2020 when he clearly would have. And even now, he's still outscoring most players and still doesn't get it. But could just be a popularity contest, couldn't it? I'm just glad the same 2 players have they're getting on a bit now. It's unlikely they're going to win any more. So actually, we can see some players like Salah. I mean, you look at Salah, what he's doing. You know, he's probably the best player in the world right now. Doesn't even get a look in. So,
well, he got. I think he was 7th, wasn't he, in the list? Yeah. So
yeah, the way he's playing, he's better than 7th, right? He's top of that list right now, isn't he?
Yeah. No, I agree. It's just a strange one. Like I say, Lewandowski every year, isn't he? He's doing these numbers, but yeah, it does seem like they've just done it for the sake of giving Messi another one. To me, it doesn't feel like it should be happening. There's other people as well, obviously, who didn't get the nod when they should have. Springs to mind Jorginho. He's won the Champions League and the Euros in the last few months.
Yeah,
and he doesn't win it.
Yeah, I suppose you could argue that with his role and everything, it's more team based. Could argue that, whereas like the Messi's, Ronaldo's, they score the winners, don't they? They score the goals that win those trophies. Again, there's an argument to be had, isn't it? Like, why should that only count when Jorginho is the core of both teams? yeah, he would have been a worthy winner, I think, this year. Would have been nice to see something
Definitely.
different anyway.
Yeah, I think so. I think it would have been a no-brainer for me. Tom, no had more gummy bears, is he? Or
No, he wanted an apple, so a bit more healthy.
Oh, good
healthy?
boy.
Better.
Yeah.
That's the one.
One of your favourites, Trick,
I'll love an apple before cod, me. Love it.
or during cod, as you normally
Or
do.
during cod. Yeah, sometimes you have to just eat it when you can, Tom. That's it.
Yeah.
But
Busy man.
Busy man, exactly. Got all these monopolies to it. But Tommy, I was just saying to Luke before you run off that Jorginho didn't get a shout either after winning the Champions League and the Euros this year. Obviously, penalty taken for Chelsea as well. So yeah, him, Lewandowski was Messi more impressive for them, for Barcelona and PSG so far?
I'd probably say no. I think obviously like Barcelona on decline. I think Ronaldo should have been number one, really, I'm honest. Coming from Juventus and scoring these goals for United, I think he should have been number one for me.
No chance at all.
Portugal, not even. Well, they have to do the same as us and try and beat Italy. And you're talking about Ronaldo like he's God, but he's going to shine in that rubbish United team, isn't he? No comment. Yeah. So what do you think?
From a Blackburn fan, so that's fine. So, yeah.
Higher in the league than you? Just saying.
How are you higher than the league? You're in the Championship.
We're fourth. I don't even know where you are. Are you sixth, seventh?
Seventh, yeah.
Yeah. See, numbers, Tom. Numbers mean everything. 4 is higher than 7.
It's actually not. It's lower than 7.
Well, you know what I mean. In a table of football, it's higher than 7. Yes, in real life, maybe not. But yeah, what do you think of the football then that we've seen this week, Thomas? Obviously, we watched Man United last night beat Arsenal. Carrick's gone after such an impressive win-loss record. But what do you think?
Yeah, it was a great result last night. Not sure if the first goal should have stood, but yeah, a debate there. But yeah, they played well. Carrick, yeah, I think he'd be a good coach in the future. Definitely has the mindset. But yeah, definitely good games.
He's asking for a beer now.
Yeah, I think he did say beer. Yeah, give me a beer. I know. Yeah, what about you, Luke? Obviously, that goal is been polarised after, should they have been given, but really, it was just De Gea being a pussy, wasn't it?
Yeah, no, I mean, it was a weird one, but I think the result was about right anyway. Arsenal weren't great. Like, I know they've been defensively a bit solid, but I never feel like Arsenal are actually stable in defence. They always have a scare. And at Old Trafford, new manager in, Ronaldo back. Yeah, I think it was about right. They play quite well, Man United, but I mean, says it all. The performance against Chelsea, just that result should never have been anywhere near even a draw. So yeah, false dawns, I think, but maybe Ralph's the man to drive him, change him.
Oh, that's the thing. He's come out today, hasn't he? He's talked about how in his first press conference how they're averaging 2 goals a game conceded, Man United, and obviously for a top team, that's not great. And as good as Ronaldo is, I think we'll all admit, as much as I love to pulls Tom's leg, he's a fantastic player. But if you're still shipping 2-3 goals at the other end of the field because your defence is terrible, then you're still going to struggle in any games, as it showed against Watford.
Yeah, that's it, mate. It's and you can't always rely on Ronaldo. He's what, 36, 37. I know he's still quality. He's still great, but Rashford, Sancho's starting to come good a little bit. Then you've got Cavani as backup. He's in his mid-30s too. Just they need to shore up the defense so that if Ronaldo or someone does nick a goal, they win 1-0. That's what they need to do. Especially when you paid for Varane and Maguire, Shaw. That's 3 top defenders. And yeah, you're still conceding 2 a game. There's something not quite right, is it? Defensive midfield, maybe that needs to be sorted. But
well, you'd argue that Fred probably had his best game last night. He was good in that game. But yeah, Tom, defensively, obviously, my mate in work was loving it last night because he's been calling for Dallo and Tellez to be the fullbacks for a long time. Maguire was brought back in. People saying, should he have been? What do you think? I think to Luke, as good as Ronaldo is, if you keep on shipping 2 goals a game, you're not going to get very far.
Yeah, they definitely got to shore up the defense. I think they got the players to do it. I just think they need the right kind of sequence and formation to help them, really. I think the new manager hopefully comes in now and does that. But I think we've got the right players with Varane and Maguire to do it, and Bally as well. Bally's really good, I think. But yeah.
What do we think they'll spend? You reckon they'll spend in January?
I think, yeah, I think Cavani will go next summer maybe. I've heard he's gone off to Barcelona for a year. That's his last kind of club. But I think defensive midfield they need. I think Sancho's starting to play well now, getting some game time. He's starting to fit into the team, which is good. Rashford looked a bit slow last night, I thought. But yeah, they may buy a striker. I think they do need a striker because Ronaldo's not going to be there forever. But yeah, definitely, I think the first person to get would be a defensive midfielder.
Who you're going to get, you're talking the likes of Declan Rice. Obviously, he's been mentioned before. Maybe you go in for a bid for him. Someone who can just kind of steady it, because they were hoping it would be McTominay, wouldn't they? But he's not really come on as quickly as they'd hoped, I don't think.
And that could be because management. You don't know, do you? You don't know how he plays well for Scotland and then plays rubbish for us. So it's just the way he's managed, maybe. I don't know. Hopefully the new manager brings them out and brings the best out of them. But I guess we'll soon see him in the next few weeks.
I think he plays centre-back for Scotland, though, doesn't he? Part of the 3. Yeah, I think so. But he's a good player.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not quite pushed on, is he? But
no.
But I wouldn't say anybody has in the Man United team since Ollie come in. No one sort of stood out that have really impressed.
I think Greenwood did at one point, and then suddenly he's gone off the radar. But yeah.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a waiting game, isn't it? Obviously, at the moment, he's only got a 6-month deal. But if he does what he did at Leipzig, then obviously you'll be loving life. So, he's generally good with young players, which I don't know how that's going to work out with some of the aging population. But definitely got a few good presses in that team. People like Bruno Fernandes, even though he hasn't probably played as well as he did last year, he runs around like an idiot. So, be interesting to see. But yeah, good to see old Ralph in there now doing his thing. So he did his first press conference. See him on the weekend. Who have we got this weekend, Tom?
Not sure. Sunday, isn't it? I think we got
Crystal Palace, I think.
Is it Crystal Palace? Is it?
I think so.
Yeah, Palace at home. So they've lost their last 2. I think Palace as well. So hopefully, we'll give them a good battering.
Yeah.
Interesting one, I think. I do like the way that he set up in some of the games, though. See Zaha come back to haunt you as well, probably win a penalty.
Probably, yeah.
But yeah, if you start shouting at the ref or something, usual things. But yeah, what about your team then, Luke? What about Sheffield Wednesday? Obviously, bit hit and miss, but good win the other day, wasn't it?
Last weekend, yeah.
Draw? Was it 3-3? 4-3.
But when?
They lost 3-0 against Hartlepool the other night, didn't they?
No, we didn't. That game didn't happen, mate.
Yeah.
It was just Papa John's trophy. That's not even football. Yeah, we lost 3-0 at home to Hartlepool, League 2 Hartlepool. I would say we put out a really weak team, but we didn't. So yeah, it's back to the motivation thing there, where they're just not up to play in the smaller teams. Do well against the Wigans, Sunderlands, MK Dons, all the sort of top 6, we can beat them, but yeah, we just sort of any team that sort of comes and goes for it a little bit, we just collapse too easily. But no game on the weekend, I think. I don't think why. Is it the FA Cup? It must be the FA Cup or something.
Maybe that's usually. Well,
yeah, it's the FA Cup,
isn't it?
The second round, I think, isn't it? Yeah.
Oh, I forgot,
it's championship games, isn't it?
So we're already out. We lost in the first round.
Was that a FA Cup game against Hartlepool?
No, the Plymouth. Lost against Plymouth.
Yes, of course you did. I didn't realise they started League 1 in the first round. I thought it was all the lower league teams in that.
Yeah, we are lower league, mate. League 1.
Yeah, but I thought I like, the Northern Isthmian League or whatever it's called and all that rubbish.
No, that's the pre-rounds, isn't it? That's the qualifiers and things.
Yeah.
A couple of them still in there, but yeah, Portsmouth away then next Tuesday. It'll be a good game. But we'll see.
Been to Fran Park, it's good.
Yeah.
So yeah, back in the day, saw Matt Jansen with the double for Blackburn. Brilliant. Proper back in the day.
Last time you went, wasn't it?
No, I went to just play Cardiff in the Cardiff City Stadium. Last minute, Rudy Gestede against his old club. Boom, header. Lovely. It's funny being in that stadium. I was obviously with the Cardiff fans, so I wasn't allowed to say anything. But
No.
I was smiling on the inside.
Yeah. Oh, Ben Brereton doing it for you now, mate.
No,
Brereton
United will be
Diaz,
after
sorry.
him. United will be trying to
Diaz.
sign him now in January.
Might be worth it, amazing. Good player.
He's come on. When he first turned up from Forest, I thought, why have we spent so much money on this guy? But yeah, he's started to fit in now, especially with Armstrong gone, so he's the main guy. I can't complain. If you'd have told me we'd be in the playoffs, but at this time of the year, at the start of the season, I'd have laughed at you. But yeah, brilliant. They're all playing well. Good young players. Like I said, just worried now they're all going to get poached. But yeah, hopefully we got this season, as unlikely as it is.
Who's your manager?
The manager that is Tony Mowbray.
He's still going, is he?
Yeah.
Yeah, mate. Yeah, they haven't managed to euthanize him yet.
Oh.
He's doing well.
He's doing okay. Yeah, he goes through peaks and troughs. Usually about this time of the year, from now till middle of January, we decide to lose every game. So it'll be interesting to see how we do this season. And yeah, but no, good things so far anyway. And hopefully we'll be playing Man United in the Premier League, not the Championship next season.
You got Preston on the weekend, haven't you?
Yeah, home to Preston on the weekend. It'll be a good game. But
Lancashire derby, isn't it?
It is, mate. Yeah. Be a bit just either side of the motorway, really. Not much between it. But, yeah, not as bad as Burnley, but close enough. How about you, boys? You seen anything in the world of sport, entertainment, music? Tom, I know you like to give us a beat.
Give you a beat.
I don't think I've ever heard Tom give any beat.
No.
I don't know.
One
in
beat,
his Escort,
probably.
he used to have lots of beats going on in his Escort.
Yeah, they're just super loud.
No, nothing much, is there? I think I've seen a couple of the athletics guys have been dismissed out of the GB team, haven't they? I think it's Adam.
Is that the relay team, is it? Is that the relay team?
I'm not sure. It was a couple of the sprinters, Adam Jamili or whatever his name is.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, it's something to do with they decided to keep their coach, who was obviously in trouble for, I'm assuming, part of the doping stuff.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, yeah.
DJ, what's his face? They were on about him, wasn't they? After the Olympics, they were on about they might have to lose their medal, the Brits, because he had some kind of drug use in his thing. Oh, that's a shame, though. Like Jamili's good runner. So what have they done? They've just banned him. Give him a ban from.
No, they've lost their funding apparently, so they've been taking out the program. So because they wanted to stay with their coach.
Right.
It's a weird one, isn't it? Do you give up your coach? You're going to have to if you want to actually go anywhere, right? Otherwise, I don't know if you can still enter the championships and things like that. But
well, yeah, well, it's just a strange one, isn't it? I don't remember the British Board of Athletics doing this when all the Mo Farah stuff was coming out.
I don't know.
Obviously, these guys haven't won enough medals to get away with it. That's what it says to me. Yeah. That's a shame. Some good sprinters there. So yeah, let's hope they sort that out. Conter, of course, retired in the tennis as well, didn't she? Realised she'd never get anywhere near old Raducanu, so thought, screw this.
Yeah.
Gone.
I'm sure she's made enough money to retire happily, I would have thought.
All likely, mate. Yeah, they don't do bad now, tennis players, do they? Especially with all the advertising they do.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, shame. But she was only 30, but chucked in the towel. But you, Tommy, seeing anything, mate? Seen anything that's taking you a tickle?
I think the Formula One Probably watch that on the weekend. See, Hamilton is the fastest in practice today, so that'll be a good battle on the weekend. I think. I was trying to work out what they need because there's only like 2 or 3 races left, isn't it?
One more after this, yeah.
One more after there's 2, is it? So yeah,
Yeah.
I think trying to work out if Verstappen can first and Hamilton less than 6, I think it is, and then Verstappen wins. But yeah.
Yes, that's right. I think if Lewis finishes first and gets the fastest lap, and Verstappen is second, they'll be level going into the last race. Yeah, he has to. But the problem is these two are so good that they're only ever going, unless they have a car trouble, they're always going to be first and second, as Hamilton showed in Brazil when he started bloody last and ended up winning the whole thing. So
yeah,
it's going to be a good one. I hope Lewis doesn't win it, because I always want Schumacher to still be top with him as the most championships, and I don't want him to take over it. But it should be good. Fastest race ever, apparently, this is going to be. Saudi Arabia is the fastest circuit ever. So
might be some good overtaking and some crashes, probably.
Well, hopefully the first one, maybe not the latter.
Yeah.
Good crashes.
All on the first corner, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Everyone.
That's it. Whoever, I think, obviously depends what happens there in qualifying, but I think whoever's first on the grid's probably going to win it, aren't they, unless they have any car trouble. But it's been a good season for once. You know, Max punching above his weight, and it's been good. And hopefully next year as well, when the new cars come in, it'll be a bit fairer again. So I'll have to see.
Yeah.
That's on this weekend. What else is on it? Is anything else on this weekend? Can't remember if I've seen it. Oh, War Games, of course, in the wrestling. I know you'll both be excited for that.
Games.
And
No idea what that is.
No.
No, it's wrestling, mate. You don't care. And then I think my Chiefs are playing as well this weekend. I think we had our bye week last weekend, so they're back in the NFL. Been awesome so far. Have you boys been watching any of the games?
Not seen any of the NFL this year, no.
No.
Don't even know. I'm assuming the Chiefs are doing well, are they?
Now we are. We at one point we were bottom of our conference. We were like three wins and 5 defeats or something, but we've won 4 defeats, but we won our last 4. So we're back to the top of the conference now, but it's close. But I thought for a while we weren't going to make the playoffs, but they started to play again now and start to defend. That's more important. But it's been good this year. Been a lot of surprises. So
Mahomes back? Wasn't he out injured for a while?
Oh, he got back for the start of the season, but
he
he's had the most interceptions. He's thrown the most interceptions this year. At the start of the season, he threw about 11 in 4 games or something like that. That was ridiculous. But yeah, back to his
now,
desk.
he don't care.
He don't care. He's got the house.
He got the big contract. He don't care.
Got a $100 million contract. Yeah.
Yeah,
that's it. Or 500 million, I should say, not 100 million. But yeah, crazy money. Tom, you'll obviously be watching Strictly this weekend.
No, Tricky, I won't be.
Well, I will be. Love a bit of Strictly, mate.
You're a big fan of Strictly, you Trick.
Yeah, you rewatch all the time, mate. Loving life. Yeah.
You like a bit of foxtrot, is it, Trick?
What's that?
Yeah.
Like
no,
a bit
I'm
of
not a
foxtrot,
mate. No, not for the faster dance. Well, that is quite fast dance, but I prefer, salsa or.
Any break dancing? Any break dancing on the Tom can get a beat to?
Yeah.
I don't know if Tommy can do a beat to it. Yeah, be tough. Yeah, we got to have some strip. They had Sean DePaul on there as one of the songs the other day. Tom, not actually
Sean DePaul.
Not actually Sean Paul singing, but they had his song for one of the dances.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, you'd love that. Bit of
Was
John
you
Ennis.
dancing to it?
Huh?
Was you dancing to it?
My leg was probably shimmying, yeah, I gotta say. Probably was, mate. Yeah. All right, I'm the Celeb then. Have you been watching that?
Nope.
I've been watching a little bit of it.
Got a band, Luke? Got a TV band?
Luke just stares at the wall all night.
Just like, yeah, he looks at the wall.
It's better than watching Formula One or Strictly, mate.
Oh, shocking behaviour. Terrible. Yeah. All right then, guys. I think I'll wrap it up. I know we're all busy and got to finish off our day. So thank you for being part of the new YouTube show. obviously, like I said, I hope that we get a lot of viewers now listening to it. Try to have it more of a more relaxed stage than the usual structure. So I hope you've enjoyed being part of it. And I'm sure I'll have you on soon now to talk about it. Tom will start watching Strictly so we can talk about it next time. And yeah, that's it. And then now I'm killing everyone on COD. We'll be good, boys. We're going to get some more wins now on the weekend.
We'll see.
That was the MVP in that game. The MVP. Everyone voted for me as the best. That's it.
There's only 2 of you in there, wasn't it?
No, that was a team one, mate. Team deathmatch. Everyone, I'm usually out top to middle of the pack on this multiplayer. I think everyone's just not used to Vanguard, and that's why. But I'll take the credit.
You're used to the camping trick. That's what it is. You just camp in a little corner and they run past. And
I was like a man possessed, flying around. And 90 multi-kills, they said. Don't ask me what that means.
I didn't even know what that means.
Good. Sounded good. I'm guessing killed at a time, Luke. I killed 19 times I killed more than one person at a time.
That's right.
That's what I'm guessing. Yeah, but there we go. So yeah, I look forward to you both getting Vanguard as well, so that we can some multiplayer games on there.
See what Santa brings.
Having a great time, Tom. And gummy bears are kicking in. All right, then.
Yeah, it sounds like it. Yeah.
All right, then, guys. We'll have a lovely weekend. Like I said, thanks for being part of the show, and I'll catch up with you later, and we'll probably be chatting, I'm sure, about some random rubbish.
Always. Cheers, Rick.
Always. All right, cheers, guys. Speak to you soon.
Cheers, mate.
Bye-bye.